Hello everyone and welcome back to my page, Messages from Venus. This is, is it glaring? No. This is another client reading. This is the all around the board reading. You guys, I have a 25% off sale. There's going to be 25% off until the end of October. And of course, then we'll go into other things. I hope you guys are watering your life. And for the person this reading is for, thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. And I hope that you enjoyed this reading. This deck I usually use because people purchase love readings and stuff, and I use this deck for that. However, and this deck also, this is an oracle card, and this is the Lover's Oracle. But I am going to use this deck and also another deck. Hold on, of course I didn't pull it out, and I'm going to use this deck because I feel like you're very much already in the frequency of one, unconditional love, two, that sound was my chair, sorry. You're very much into the frequency of I'm an old soul, I know what I want, but I still need clarity type of a thing. A lot of people are entering into their power. So that's why I decided to use these decks. I feel like some people will be thrown off, especially because they know the type of decks that I use for what, etc. So I just needed to explain that to you. So I'm going to start off with the reading. This is a spread, you guys, and for the person this reading is for, this is a spread. So I'm going to be quiet for a few seconds, or at least a minute. I'm going to shuffle, and then I will give you the reading. So... okay, so I pulled the cards. I know they look like they're all over the place as of right now, but I will show you them as I go along. So this section right here is where you are right now. So where do you stand in your life as we pull these cards, as I take energy? So we have the Chariot, and in this deck it's called Determination, and in this deck the card that I pulled is Discernment. So I feel like you came through you've went through a lot, came from a lot of issues, a lot of obstacles, a lot of having to put yourself in other people's shoes, a lot of having to express yourself and not knowing how to express yourself without having to defend people. Without having to offend people. Right now, I feel like you've learned to, number one, stand in your own power. That's number one. Number two, you're not going to let people hurt you emotionally. You're not going to let people triple all over you, or stomp all over you, or stampede all over you. And then once you see people coming towards you, trying to do that to you, you automatically use again your discernment and switch things around before things happen. because you've experienced that enough. You've went through that enough, and you don't want to do it anymore. You don't want to go through that situation, especially when it comes to relationships. You don't want to go through that anymore. Now, I pull cards for your purpose. Also, I feel like they're telling me that you are getting yourself a reading not because you don't know where you're going, because you want to give yourself some sort of receive an assertment or receive clarity that where you're going and how you are expressing yourself now as opposed to how you used to express yourself is the correct way, and that you're not losing opportunity because now you're minimizing the options that you have with your attitude. You're not taking everybody's nonsense. That's the reason why I kind of feel like you got this reading and you want to explore every section of your life. Not because you don't know where you're going. You know where you're going, you just want to make sure that it's the correct choice for you. So this is the section of the reading that is for your purpose. And here we have Faith, and here we have the Mover, Princess of Roses. So I feel like as of right now, as of how you're taking things in life, you're actually, you're actually fulfilling your purpose and allowing, I hope that the camera isn't acting crazy. Hold on, I'm sorry. It's not. Okay, it's just zooming in and out. So your purpose is something that you're fulfilling right now. So you are literally a messenger to other people. I'm not quite sure if maybe you're in the midst of being a social worker, or if you work around that area, maybe nursing, and where you take care of people to the point where your decisions move their life, where your coaching, your advice moves their life, your actions moves their life in some way, shape, or form. And if I said Princess of Roses, it's not. It's the Prince of Roses. It's the Mover. So I also feel like your guidance for other people, you're the person people go through. You're the person people have to go to and through to be able to move their life. So you're exactly where you need to be. So congratulations, because a lot of people, I read the cards for them and they literally don't know what their purpose is, nor are they vibing off the frequency of what their purpose is. I'm going to leave the love section for last, is what they're telling me to do. I'm going to go to your health, and here we have the King of Wings, and this is the Professional, and this is Beauty. So I feel like as of right now, I'm not a doctor. You guys, I'm not a doctor. I can't give you advice on what to do and what not to do in regards to your physical health. But as of right now, I feel like everything is great, is doing I don't feel like there's any too much of a serious illness that you have not already endured for like the last 10 years of your life, and that serious illness is probably like your mood swings. And I also feel like there's something within your digestive system that you've been dealing with, whether you've been diagnosed or not, but it's something that has been prevalent and present for the past 10 years of your life. I also feel like these mood swings that you go through, or these episodes of possible depression, is because of all the hurt and pain you have been through in the past, and like PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. And so sometimes you just like it's like a switch in your head, and you just go off. You might go off on your own, but you also might go off on other people. I'm not saying that you're not a nice person, because I'm sure you're a lovely individual, but I feel like you have those moments at least maybe once or twice a month where you're like, that's it. I just about had it, because I'm not going through this anymore. However, I know that people go through this a lot. I know that people endure a lot of stress, or people that are under a lot of stress, or people that have stressful jobs go through this a lot. But I feel like with you, it has more to do with not just the regular day-to-day life, but just your trauma. So if you continue to go through these episodes, inhale, exhale, which I see you doing, and I also feel like continue to give yourself self-care, like go to the beauty salon, go to, not specifically to get your hair done, because there's some people that just don't even, they do this stuff at home. Like, for example, I do my own hair. I don't let people touch my hair. It has to be somebody that I truly, honestly trust. But go to the spa, get a mani, get a pedi, or go through like an extensive exfoliation, or exfoliate your pores so that you're able to get through the whole PTSD and like this mental distress that you might endure or go through during certain periods of the month. This section right here is your finances. And so your finances, I actually also have to pull one more card, which I'm going to pull from this deck. But your finances, I see the Seven of Shells, Illusion, and Wisdom. So I see that you have a lot of choices to do side businesses where they're not just a job. You don't want to do just a job. You don't want to just go through your regular 9 to 5, different schedules, people taking your weekends like it's nobody's business. You want something that is going to be like, for example, me, that I read the cards. This is not my full-time job, but it is my career. I consider this my career as opposed to my next full-time job. My purpose is within this. So if you would like to be like me, you would like to start reading cards, you would like to go into helping other women not just survive but live through your wisdom, through your discernment, through your testimony, go ahead and do so. So that this card is not prevalent or is not on top of this card, okay? It's not an illusion anymore. Make it reality. And you can most certainly do it because of your life purpose, because of the frequency that you're already in. You are a creator. You open the roads for people. So why not do it for yourself? If you want side businesses and career, a side business, hustle, and or career, go ahead and do it. However, make sure that you don't do it during the month of November and December. If you're gonna do it now before November, or wait until next year. Either next year, February or March, only because of the retrogrades and the astrological weather. So plan yourself accordingly. Start it now. If you don't have the money, you don't have the resources, just try and push it out until February or March due to the astrological weather. And that's of next year, of course. Then this portion of the reading is your love. And here we have the Seven of Wings, opposition. And here we have an angel holding on to herself. I'm going to give you the message in the back of the card. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself, right? Now, I don't feel like you have a partner or a life partner. And if you do, this person is probably not like a soulmate. It's not somebody that you can spend the rest of your life with and have like this fairy tale moment. It's not. I feel like you're with somebody that's kind of like a situationship, so therefore I don't consider that a relationship. I feel like you feel very much alone, and you feel like you want to be in business with this person. I don't know why that's coming along, where you want to feel like you want a relationship where it's also a business partner, but the universe is telling you that's not the best way to go about your love life. The suggestion here is focus on yourself and keep your love life and your business separate. If you're planning something for yourself that's going to bring you your income, don't tell your partner. Don't tell the person that you're in a situationship until it's done. And then you tell them like, look, this is what I do. Introduce this, and that, but it's yours with your name on it. It's important that you keep your business to yourself. That you keep everything to yourself. I know it seems a little lonely. Trust me, my boyfriend, he would love for me to open up the books for him, but I've never done it because I did it once in a past relationship, and it's something that I would never do again. Okay, I'm not giving you this life coaching or reading because of my experience. It's literally what the card is telling you. Focus on yourself. Okay. Sometimes people such as ourselves that carry so much wisdom and that understand other people's struggles have a very difficult time joining other people in groups, etc. We're usually leading the group into greatness. So I'm going to pull a card for you just as a little extra, okay? Okay, so I have abundance. All right. Okay, so we have abundance. Oh, and I'm gonna pull an extra oracle for love also, because I feel like once you hear this portion of the reading, you're probably gonna be like, no, Maddie, why are you saying that to me? Look, so I see a lot of abundance, clearly. Abundance, self-explanatory, the card says everything. So for the next 6 months, you're going to feel an abundance of everything, an abundance of imbalance, abundance of balance, abundance of love, abundance of creativity. It's going to come in a lot, okay? I don't know if maybe you are you're one of these, I don't know where Scorpio is in your astrological chart, but I feel like you're one of these humans that have like a sun sign, like for example Scorpio, that you would think is like a fire sign, and then it's like it ends up being a water sign, you know, kind of a thing. Or you would relate it to, probably you can relate, let me see, like for example Virgo, you would think Virgo is probably like a water sign, but it's really an earth sign. I feel like whatever that your sun sign is, it has that kind of like characteristic. And just hold on to your pants, hold on to your pants, hold on to your underwear, hold on to your hats, hold on to your hands and feet, because everything that's going to come to you within the next 6 months is an abundance of, okay? So it's in a lot. So if you get aggravated, you're going to get extremely aggravated. If you're happy, you'll be extremely happy, okay? So I'm going to pull a card like for your future love. Okay, so we have this card. It holds 2 people in it, and then I see forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So look, this situationship looks a little promising, okay? If you find yourself in a new relationship within the next month or so, know that it's going to be with either the same person that you have this situationship, or somebody from the past coming in for you, to offering you an abundance of forgiveness, an abundance of something new, an abundance of recreation, an abundance of unconditional love, which I feel like is a frequency where you are, but I feel like the partner that you're with has to meet you at unconditional love, otherwise it won't work due to your astrological chart. I don't know what it is. I don't know what your sun sign is. If you want, you can tell me. If you want, you don't have to tell me. It's fine with me. But this has been your reading. I hope that it gave clarity in the fact that yes, you are going in the correct direction. Do not settle for anything less, otherwise you will make yourself a victim, and you'll be in victim mentality, and also you will not assist the other person to level up to your level, to meet you in the middle, okay? So I hope that you enjoyed this reading. It'll always be on YouTube for you to check out. I will send you the link. By this time, you would know that I would have sent you the link, but please continue to water your life. I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of where you came from, where you are, and where you're going, and enjoy the abundance of everything. Enjoy your life. Continue to water your life, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.